Masks are for pussies like Antifa. That's me eating Antifa's pussy. Hey, if anyone out there is scared of Antifa, you're fucking pussies too. You see me? I'm calling them out every motherfucking day and they ain't doing shit. And if they do shit, bring it. I can't wait for the day. Anyways, here's some vitamin C. Very good for you. Hopefully it's the real shit. Unless it's like a vaccination. In which case they're poisoning me. Wellbutrin. And let's see here. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take some more Neurotin later. Shoulder surgery, sciatic nerve, la 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 la. Any rage, as you know, I'm Jake Laskey. I don't give a fuck about Antifa or Anarchist Black Cross or the Revolutionary Abolitionist Movement, who have now all of a sudden declared war on the federal government. You guys are that stupid you're going to try to overthrow Trump November 4th? I already ran the history about why you guys chose November 4th. The history of communism. Communism has brought forth almost over 100 million deaths in this motherfucking world. So you guys want to bring some more? Alright. Try some genocide, huh? I think we already know where that's going to go. Any rate, laugh, learn, and think. That's my motto for this Wolf Clan Army page, this Wolf Clan Army YouTube channel. And with that being said, I don't think this video is going to have too many laughs, but at least you're going to learn a little something, and hopefully you're going to think for your fucking self. So, how many of you guys know who the fuck Julius Evola is? The revolt against the modern world. Maybe you Antifa types and you anarchist types should probably pick up a motherfucking book for once. And I'm not talking Bob Avakian's books of the Revolutionary Communist Party. I'm not talking about these stupid fucking other books that you guys think are fucking cool, it's like zines or whatever. I'm talking something fucking that makes you fucking learn and think for yourself. Something that makes you really know what politics are. So with that being said, I want to briefly read to you what grand politics are, aka metapolitics, such as Gulamefé over in Europe of the identitarian movement. I'm going to begin with Ecce Homo, Ecce Homo, E-C-C-E Homo, from the Nietzsche reader, Friedrich Nietzsche, the great German philosopher of existentialism. For when truth steps into battle with the lie of millennia, we shall have convulsions, an earthquake spasm, a transposition of valley and mountain such as never been dreamed of. The concept politics has then become completely absorbed into a war of spirits. All the power structures of the old society have been blown into the air. They, one and all, repose on the lie. Only after me will there be grand politics on earth. That was Friedrich Nietzsche on grand politics. Grand politics. Political action in the historical sense for the longue durée that serves the people and its civilizational objectives. Grand politics is a concept formulated by Nietzsche, as we already said, opposes the petty politics of politicians and parties with their short-term career or monetary aspirations. Petty politics results from the domination of the third function, that is, the reduction of politics and sovereignty to short-term economic interests. Victor Hugo's tragedy, Ruy Blas, perfectly depicts the utter opposition between grand and petty politics. Grand politics is not about individual partisan tactics, seeking some ephemeral conquest of power, but is a strategy of great design, based on collective pride, not individual vanity. Grand politics belongs to the realm of historical destiny, not the individualistic realm of petty party politics. So grand politics today is known as metapolitics. So with metapolitics, we will read here. Metapolitics, that's Metapolitics. Metapolitics, it's one word. The social diffusion of ideas and cultural values for the sake of provoking a profound, long-term political transformation. Metapolitics is an effort of propaganda, not necessarily that of a specific party, that diffuses an ideological body of ideas representing a global political project. Metapolitics is the indispensable complement to every direct form of political action, though in no case can it or should it replace such action. From the societies of thought and clubs that prepared the French Revolution to today's pressure groups and associations, metapolitical practice constitutes a requisite not just to every political or revolutionary action, but to the maintenance of the powers that be. Situated beyond partisan politics, metapolitics has the advantage of a non-electoral or disinterested neutrality, which enhances its persuasive powers. Possible in every kind of media, metapolitics diffuses a conception of the world applicable to the long term. It was through a long, exhaustive, metapolitical effort that egalitarianism came to dominate not just the political sense, but the mentality of those supposedly opposing it. Metapolitics is the occupation of culture. Politics is the occupation of a territory. A multifaceted metapolitics addresses the movers and shakers as well as the general population. It aims at ideologically forming an active elite as well as influencing the populace. Finally, metapolitics has to avoid excessive culturalism, which risks becoming an empty intellectualism, a boastful erudition, or philosophy of amateurs. Instead, it needs to pursue the political objective of positively affirming the principal lines and central concepts of its particular social civilizational project. Guillaume, Why We Fight, the European Resistance Manifesto. It has a metapolitical dictionary inside. There is my man, Guillaume. Has 177 key terms that Mr. Guillaume had actually written up to form a specific language to reach into the political sphere of today. And it's taken off, especially over in Europe and the nationalist parties that are over there. In fact, I was just watching a documentary on YouTube on Alexander Dugin, the crazy philosopher, politician, and the true thinker behind my man Vladimir Putin. And I'm going to have to make sure to read some more Alexander Dugin myself. But I just wanted to briefly state exactly what grand politics, aka metapolitics, are from Guillaume Fay's dictionary there of 177 key terms that have really reached out and is going itself as a political idea into the world. However you see this world, round or flat, no matter what, politics run today. Politics are behind everything that we do. We believe we have the freedom of choice to vote for a president of the United States. I would like to pretend like I have the freedom of choice, but I know that it's a fraud. Yes, I voted for Trump, but I already knew he was going to go into office because of what I foresaw and seen in today's political sphere. No, who's dumb enough to think that Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton were going to make it? They put in who the fuck they want. George Soros puts in who the fuck he wants. It's just smoke and mirrors. It's the man behind the fucking curtain. further down the rabbit hole we go. You vote. They put into office who the fuck they want. But, with that being said, the idea, the cultural idea of metapolitics can really branch forth and branch out into the nationalist scene, into the international scene. And eventually, things will change. Maybe it does take a revolution. Maybe it takes people watching this YouTube channel to go into local politics, which you do have the freedom of choice to vote for, and your candidate wins. And from there, from the city council to mayor, from mayor to the county, from the county off into the state, from the state into the national scene. Of course, you gotta do a lot of their bidding when you get a little further up. Like join the Illuminati, do some demonic satanic rituals or something and sell out. Go over in Bohemian Grove and shit and fucking sell out and fucking get funds from fucking Soros and them. But maybe you are that change. Maybe you're going to be the next George Soros. Maybe you're going to be the next fucking Rothschild. Maybe you're going to be the person who ends up, from the convergence of catastrophes, rules. I'm waiting for that day to occur when all this electricity goes down and fucking everyone starts fucking cannibalizing each other in the inner cities because their refrigerators don't work no more and they didn't have any fucking food supplies and food rations set aside and they weren't prepped and ready to rock and roll like I am and like the people I know around me are. Are you ready? Are you ready for the next convergence of catastrophes? Are you ready for the next hurricane, tornado, earthquake, electromagnetic pulse attack, domestic terrorist attack, like a dirty bomb or some shit? Are you ready for the zombie apocalypse? And zombie's nothing more but a metaphor for martial law, civil war, revolution, war of independence, natural disaster, what have you. Are you going to be a zombie? Or are you going to be the survivors? Are you going to be the metapolitician whose ideas form the culture of tomorrow? I'd like to think that some of my ideas reach out a little more into this culture of America. Probably not. No one gives a fuck about me. The only people that give a fuck about me is you fucking punk-ass Antifa fucks. You know what? I hope one of you do have the balls to come see me one of these days. Maybe put me 6 feet under. Isn't that what you'd like to do rather than write all your fucking articles? Put me 6 feet under? You want to be that legend? You want to be the man that drops me? Death is nothing more but a next step to a better life, to a higher realm. This is nothing more but a shell. Doesn't matter if you kill me. If you do kill me, my ideas will carry on. And the books that I've written, that are being transcribed and being put out on Amazon.com, will get out there into this culture. Maybe then, as a martyr, I'd become a metapolitician. Grand politics, metapolitics. Will you be a victim or a survivor? Fuck you, Antifa. 287 South Front Street, Crestwell, Oregon, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'll see you there.